Grove Street Families. The Grove Street Families are the original gang from GTA San Andreas, CJ and Sweet's hood crew, dressed all in green and famously shouting, "Grove Street is king." They're old school thugs who claim East Los Santos. Yes, they outlaw crack on their turf, which is weird because they do everything else. Their biggest beef is with the Ballas, the purple gang down the street, plus a side dish of lucha libre with the Vagos and Aztecas. Cross Grove Street in green and you will get shot. Ballas. The Ballas are Grove Street's sworn enemies. Picture a gang of wannabe kings in purple who think Grove Street is a virus. Their specialty is selling crack and stirring chaos. They protect Big Smoke's crack empire and want to erase any green from Los Santos. Walk through their territory wearing green, and they'll pop a wheelie on your face. In fact, they'll do drive-by after drive-by to keep the pressure on Grove. Los Santos Vagos. The Vagos are San Andreas' largest Hispanic gang, dressing in yellow and riding lowriders like greasy muscle car models. They run a decentralized drug network in Los Santos. No single boss, just lots of crews pushing bits of product. Think drug runners in sombreros who yell, "Viva la Vagos," as they pepper spray your car. They feud with the Ballas and Aztecas, mostly turf wars, but on the side they quietly hustle up anything that isn't nailed down. Varrios Los Aztecas. The Aztecas are a turquoise-wearing Mexican gang from GTA San Andreas, led by Cesar Villalpando, the guy dating Sweet's sister. They'll lowride happily past Grove Street one day and shoot at Vagos the next. They have an anti-crack philosophy and a chip on their shoulder. If you piss them off, they'll fight like proud warriors. Basically, they're the loud, machete-wielding uncles at the family BBQ in El Corona, Russian Mafia. That's the hardcore Russian mob you meet in GTA 4's Liberty City. These guys wear leather jackets and glare like the Terminator, arms dealers who answer the phone with "Niet." Famous names: Faustine, Raskolov, Vlad. All bad news if you're human. They send you to icy jobs and handle all the heavy weapons. They even supply the Ballas with guns in San Andreas. If you see one eyeballing you, don't flinch. They can smell fear faster than vodka fumes. Triads. If the Russians are Vincent Price, the Triads are Bruce Lee, the Chinese mafia that pops up in Chinatown districts across GTA, Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City. They dress sharp, speak quietly, and carry a katana or two. In San Fierro, they helped run casinos. In Liberty City, they sold mind-altering pills. In Vice City, they control some of the nightlife. They're slippery and lethal, quiet in the room, loud in the body count. Yakuza. Welcome the Japanese mob. In GTA 3 era Liberty City, the Kasen family runs the show in red suits and katanas. They once controlled casino nightclubs and had more guns than an opera scene. The Yakuza are about honor, sort of, gambling, and katana action. Sometimes allies, sometimes enemies. In GTA Liberty City stories, they got in Tony Cipriani's way and came for revenge, but their scheming never goes quietly. Think of them as the samurai stockbrokers of GTA. The Lost MC. Time for Hell's Angels, minus Harley Davidsons. The Lost Motorcycle Club is the outlaw biker gang. In GTA Lost and Damned, they try to go legit, but mostly just invite you to chainsaw parties. By GTA 5, they've relocated to sandy shores, shooting at planes and bad dudes. Leather vests, motorcycles, and fistfights. They live by God forgives. The Lost MC definitely doesn't. If you wear a full face helmet, these guys still shoot you in the face. Colombian Cartel. Remember GTA 3's opening act? Catalina and Miguel, love them or hate them. This Latin cartel pours the fictional spank drug onto the streets of Liberty City and laughs while burning bank trucks. They're heavily armed with Uzis and AKs, and they'll double-cross you in a heartbeat. Just ask Claude's ex. The cartel even assassinated a Yakuza boss for fun. Picture scarlet lipstick and grenade launchers because that's Catalina's vibe. Leone Crime Family. Say hello to Salvatore Leone's crew. They're the traditional Italian mafia from GTA 3. Think Godfather with a 90s haircut. Sal runs casinos, Las Venturas, and Liberty City, and hates when people don't pay up. In GTA Liberty City stories, they beat up Forellis. In GTA 3, they boss Claude around until he wipes them out. Black suits, stick-ups, and an old-school score. Leone's got it all. Ancelotti Crime Family. The New York mob of GTA 4, Giovanni Ancelotti is the boss, and they're one of Liberty's 5 families, though Nico calls them the weaker Italian branch. They run Little Italy and Algonquin's rackets, clubs, loan sharking, fruit markets. Nico does a lot of dirty work for them, repossessing cars and arranging hits. Picture dimly lit mafioso boardrooms mixed with Times Square sales reps, because that's Ancelotti style. Madrazo Cartel. Here's the West Coast cartel from GTA 5. Martin Madrazo is a one-armed armed tough guy who wears horseshoes on his neck and has Trevor on retainer. The Madrazos run the Mexican narco business in Los Santos, drugs, guns, and illegally parked Cadillacs. They sport polo shirts with numbers, like low-rent sports jerseys, and carry baseball bats. When Michael pissed them off, it got complicated. Picture drug deals at a hacienda, with mariachi music maybe. Haitians. The Vice City crew that brought voodoo to the hood, led by Auntie Poulet, a grumpy granny with a cane. These guys shoot in 3 languages, Creole, French, and English, mostly Creole insults. In 1986, they fight the Cubans for Little Haiti, running street crime in a dope factory. They taught Tommy some dirty tricks until he betrayed them. Picture dreadlocks, denim jackets, and rum. Auntie's got Haiti hip-hop on her radio. Cubans, Los Cabrones. The rival Latino crew in Vice City, led by the overly macho Humberto Robina. In 1986, they run Little Havana, wear flowered shirts, and despise the Haitians and Mexicans alike. Tommy Vercetti helps them early on, so they're friendly, but they're still unapologetic with baseball bats and AKs. Think Isla de la Muerte, cigars, palm trees, and gunfire. They're the Cuban side of the Vice balance of power. Diablos, a tiny Hispanic gang in Liberty City from Grand Theft Auto 3/Advance. They first show up in GTA LCS working for the Sicilian Mafia's dirty jobs. Their boss is El Burro, an actual adult star, which tells you they're not your average mob. By GTA 3, they run Hepburn Heights with baseball bats and cheap suits. Imagine a garage band with guns. That's the Diablos, a scrappy crew from the projects trying to play big city gangster. Forelli Family. The Forelli Family are the classic mafia wise guys of the GTA universe, brown suits, bad tempers, and worse plans. They tried to run Vice City in the 80s until Tommy Vercetti turned them into red stains on the pavement. Led by Don Sonny Forelli and his cousin Giorgio, they show up all over. Liberty City, Vice City, even Las Venturas. They loaned money to Phil Collins, yes, that Phil Collins, and tried to kill him when he didn't pay. With beefs against the Leone and Sindacco families, the Yardies, and basically anyone who looks at them funny, the Forellis prove that being everywhere doesn't mean being smart. Sindacco Family. The Sindacco family are the nervous middle children of the Liberty City mob scene, always plotting, rarely winning. Based in Liberty and Las Venturas, they dress like budget accountants and carry SMGs like it's a fashion accessory. Their top brass includes Paulie, the Invisible Don, and his brother Johnny, who once got blown up while trying to impress CJ in San Andreas. They tried to take over Caligula's casino, but the Leone family and a certain Grove Street baller had other plans. Basically, if the Leone family is the godfather, the Sindaccos are the awkward interns. Uptown Yardies. The Uptown Yardies are Liberty City's most Rasta-flavored gangsters, rocking dreadlocks, Jamaican colors, and enough firepower to make Bob Marley flinch. Led by King Courtney, they show up in GTA 3, Liberty City Stories, and Advance, usually with a blunt in one hand and a Uzi in the other. They run races, move drugs, and talk big until someone shoots bigger. One minute they're selling dope from a push cart, next minute they're ambushing you behind a corner store. Never trust a man with gold teeth and a machete under his jacket. Italian Mafia. The Italian Mafia in Vice City Stories is basically the Forelli family on vacation. Same suits, same threats, sunnier murders. They hang around marinas, drive luxury cars, and act like they own South Beach. Their crime? Turning Vice City into their personal debt collection playground. They might not be running turf wars, but they'll still make you disappear for missing a payment. Southside Hoods. In Shoreside Vale, Liberty City, there's a gang split right down the middle, red versus purple. The Southside Hoods are made up of 2 factions, the Red Jacks and the Purple Nines. They started off united under D-Ice, but like any group project, someone messed it up. Now they fight each other more than their enemies. If you walk into Wichita Gardens wearing the wrong color, you better have health insurance. Angels of Death. The Angels of Death are Liberty City's most terrifying biker gang, like a meth lab version of Sons of Anarchy with even fewer morals. They show up in GTA 4 and its DLCs, rocking leather jackets, iron crosses, and white supremacist vibes. Led by Lester Arnold, they deal heroin through the Triads and brawl with the Lost MC across town. If the Lost are chaos, the Angels are cold-blooded order. Stay out of North Holland unless you want your bike and your face rearranged. Korean Mob. The Korean Mob in GTA 4 is all business, no flash, just fast cars, fake bills, and dead eyes. Operating out of Alderney, they drive blacked-out Sultans, wear tracksuits or pinstripes, and always carry heat. Their specialty is counterfeiting and drug running, often clashing with the Spanish lords. You'll never see them coming, but you'll feel the cold when they're in the room. They kill because it's more efficient than making threats. Tongs. The Tongs are the ghost bosses of Chinatown, ancient, disciplined, and deadly quiet. While they barely appear in GTA 2, their legacy echoes in San Andreas and Chinatown wars as the secret masters behind the Triads. No loud colors, no big shootouts, just honor, vengeance, and red ink on old scrolls. Some run soup kitchens, others smuggle heroin, but all answer to tradition. You don't play games with them, you survive them.